It's Patrick. Leave a message.
Yeah, Patrick. Racing Super Treasure Hunt is a huge mistake. Those are collectibles, not race cars. I'm out of here. No more following or subscribing. You've lost a viewer and the collecting community's respect. Goodbye.
All right, Tight Track Cards fans. Quick shout out to our passionate caller. Your fire is noted. And hey, maybe we'll start a collectible corner just for you. But for now, it's showtime. Let's meet the Daredevils of Group 2 in our Super Treasure Hunt tournament. These cars are about to prove they're more than just pretty faces on a shelf.
That's right, Patrick, and speaking of pretty faces, it doesn't get much prettier than this Lamborghini Sesto Elemento driven by Dreddy from Mini Mafia Motors.
That might be the first time I've ever seen a Lamborghini rally car. Next up, we have Rez from Blue Line Racing, driving an actual rally car, a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution.
Another Evo. Enough of these things already.
Whoa, easy now. Clyde will come after you for saying things like that. Next up, we have Ra Sunga driving a Mazda RX-3.
Super Treasure Hunt. The only thing super about that car is his blue tires.
Yes, Ned, thank you for stating the obvious. He does have blue tires. And last but not least, we have Lone Star driving for Live Young Diecast in that 68 Cougar.
Ha! Cougar. I knew a few of those back in my prime.
I'm assuming you're referring to the Mercury Cougar, not something else, correct?
Yes, exactly. The Mercury Cougar. Exactly what I was talking about. Okay, we're at the line for race number 1 of Group 2. These 4 cars are here to lay it all on the line. We'll see what happens.
That's right. Only 2 of these cars move into the finals. Which 2 will it be? Which 2 cars will go into the Super Treasure Hunt finals? Look at that timer on the top right-hand side. I believe that might be a new track record. We'll slow it down for you. The tiny track cars instant replay. Lone Star gets massive air over that jump, but there you see Rez on the inside lane number 2, the one that slowed down in the beginning. It does not seem to slow him down, folks, and he will cross the finish line, and I believe that might be a new track record. But folks, there's only been 4 cars before him on this track, so setting a track record doesn't mean much. It's going to be broken over and over again. That right there is the top score, 8.556. by Rez is currently the top score on Rainier RallyCross.
Hey, Patrick, how'd your buddy with the blue tires do?
First of all, Ned, he's not my buddy. I do not know any of these drivers, but he did get last place. We'll see what he does in this race. They're either for race number 2. This time it's Dreddy in the Lamborghini in that lane number 2 that is slowed down with the asphalt treatment here. Let's see how he pulls out. And again, it is Rez out in front. And again, it looks like he set another track record, but Lone Star was fast. Lone Star was right on his tail. Unfortunately, we did not get a time for Lone Star. Look at that air by Lone Star in the Mercury Cougar. He lands a little rough. There you see the Rez up on his side as he's hitting that turn as fast as possible up into the 360s and down towards the finish line. As we know, it is Rez out in front, which sets the new lap record here. Time checkers with folks. Lone Star is fast. Look out for him.
You know, Rainier RallyCross is such a sophisticated track, but somehow we don't know the time of the guy that got second place. What's up with that?
Oh, Ned, always being so negative. Just be happy we have a timer at all. And just like that, just like I said, Rez sets the lap record again with an 8.450, holding spots 1 and 2 in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. He's out front with 8 points. Dreddy and Lone Star tied for second, and Ross Longguard coming behind and fourth.
That's right, we have a close battle between Lone Star and Dreddy in that Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. But folks, Rez is fast. Will anyone be able to catch him? They're out of there. It looks like Rez again is out front. He gets up on his side. Dreddy pulls up by his side. And then out of nowhere, Lone Star takes the lead. Lone Star to the finish line and beats Rez with a time of 8.616, folks.
Well, holy moly. I didn't even think Lone Star was in the race. Look at him. So far back right there, but he is in lane 2. We know that lane is fast once you get past that asphalt section. There's a battle between Dreddy and Rez there in the close lanes, but Lone Star up and over that bridge and out in front. And we'll play that for you again to watch those 3 cars converge on the finish line. What a close race. We'll watch that from the finish line cam. You see right there, Rez jumps almost over top of Dreddy and takes second place, but does not beat Lone Star. And folks, Lone Star has hit the leaderboard with one of the fastest laps sitting in spot number 3.
Hey Patrick, what's better than a good-looking Cougar?
Oh boy, here we go. What?
A good-looking Cougar from the Lone Star State. You know what they say, everything's bigger in Texas.
All right, I can confidently say that we aren't talking about the Mercury Cougar. And are you implying that you like large Cougars? All right, anyways, back to the races. We're out of there for race number 4. It is Lone Star getting out from. He's battling with Reds yet again as they cross the finish line. And Lone Star puts down a scorching fast time of 8.366, taking over the leaderboard for the fastest lap here on Rainier RallyCross. What's why I say a little bit slower? There is no question that Lone Star was out in front this whole entire race, but Reds gives him a run for his money as they cross the finish line, losing by only 1 car length. And there Dreddy comes behind, and Old Faithful Raw Sun God in that Mazda RX-3 trickles into the finish line. Watch that finish between Reds and Lone Star there. Great racing by those two. It looks like those two will be moving on to the finals.
Patrick, I'm not going to assume anything because I can't add up all those points that Lone Star and Reds have, but I'm pretty sure they did. They are the ones that are moving on to the Super Treasure Hunt Finals. But first, we have to congratulate Lone Star on the fastest lap ever to be set on Rainier RallyCross.
Huge congrats to Lone Star. Looks like him and Reds dominate the fastest lap leaderboard. And congratulations to both of them, Rez and Lone Star, for moving on with 14 points and 13 points. And folk, here it's your Super Treasure Hunt Tournament at Rainier RallyCross Finals, Final 4. Arlo, Rez, Pablo Pugsley, and Lone Star.
Yeehaw! Can't wait to wreck more Super Treasure Hunts and make more people angry. Bye-bye.